First points come from Albania. Hello, Albania.
Good evening, Europe. Good evening, Baku. Good evening. Greetings from Albania. It was a great show tonight. Well done. Here are the first results of the Albanian voting. And now, 8 points go to former Yugoslav Republic of Macedonia.
L'ancienne République yougoslave de Macédoine, 8 points.
10 points go to Turkey.
La Turquie, 10 points.
And finally, our 12 points go to Aphrodisiac, Greece.
La Grèce, 12 points. Thank you, Andriy. Thank you, Albania.
Thank you.
The next country is Montenegro. Dobro večer, Montenegro.
Dobro večer. Good evening, Baku. Good evening, Europe. This is Podgorica calling. At the beginning, let's see the first results of the Montenegrin vote. Now, the leading three. Our 8 points go to former Yugoslav Republic, Macedonia.
L'ancienne République yougoslave de Macédoine, 8 points.
10 points for Albania.
L'Albanie, 10 points.
And finally, our 12 points go to Serbia.
La Serbie, 12 points. Thank you, Montenegro. Thank you, Maria.
Good evening, Romania.
Good evening, Baku. Good evening, Europe. Bucharest calling. Congratulations for the fabulous show. Here are the first results of the Romanian vote. And now, 8 points go to Greece.
La Grèce, 8 points.
10 points, Sweden.
La Suède, 10 points.
12 points. Finally, Moldavia.
La Moldavie, 12 points. Thank you, Romania.
Now, we move on to Austria. Guten Abend, Austria.
Guten Abend, einen wunderschönen guten Abend aus Österreich. Hallo Baku, thank you for the great show. Here are the first results from the Austrian vote. And then, Albania, 8 points.
L'Albanie, 8 points.
Serbia, 10 points.
La Serbie, 10 points.
And finally, for the great song from Sweden, 12 points.
La Suède, 12 points. Danke.
Good evening, Ukraine.
Dobry вечер, Baku. Hello, Baku. Kiev calling. Had the first points from Ukraine. 8 points go to Moldova.
La Moldavie, 8 points.
10 points go to Russia.
La Russie, 10 points.
And finally, Ukraine gives 12 points to Azerbaijan.
L'Azerbaïdjan, 12 points. Thank you, Ukraine.
The next country is Belarus. Добрый вечер, Dima.
Hello, Baku. Добрый вечер. Minsk calling. Here are the first results of the Belarusian vote. And now, 8 points go to Lithuania.
La Lituanie, 8 points.
10 points go to Ukraine.
L'Ukraine, 10 points.
And 12 points go to Babushkas, Russia.
La Russie, 12 points. Thank you, Dima.
Hello, Belgium. Hello, Peter.
Hello, cutie pies in Baku, Brussels calling. Congratulations, great party and great dresses from the Naldi. Here are the first results of the Belgian vote. We have 8 points for Russia.
La Russie, 8 points.
10 points, Albania.
L'Albanie, 10 points.
And the 12 points go to, oh my God, to Sweden.
La Suède, 12 points. Thank you, Belgium.
Now we are in the land of fire, Azerbaijan. Salam Safura.
Salam Azerbaijan! Hello Europe! It's Baku calling from the Crystal Hall, located on the beautiful Caspian Sea, where the millions of Azerbaijanis and the guests of the country are sharing their passion to the Eurovision Song Contest 2012, the best show ever! And now the results. 8 points go to Malta!
Malte, 8 points.
10 points go to Russia!
La Russie, 10 points.
And finally, 12 points go to John, Turkey!
La Turquie, 12 points. Teşekkürler Safura, thank you.
Good evening, Malta. Hello, Kate.
Good evening, El, to you and Leila. Special good evening to Leila. Il-Leila Taiba Maltese, I must say. It was indeed a terrific show this evening. So here we go with the first votes from Malta. And 8 points go to Turkey.
La Turquie, 8 points.
10 points go to Italia, Italy.
L'Italie, 10 points.
And finally, 12 points. The land of fire, Azerbaijan.
L'Azerbaijan, 12 points. Thank you, Malta.
The next country is San Marino. Buonasera, San Marino.
Salam Baku, bonsoir Europe. C'est San Marino qui parle, la plus ancienne république du monde. C'est une grande émotion être ici parmi vous ce soir, vraiment une joie. Ça a été très difficile de choisir, mais les jeux sont faits, donc découvrons ensemble pour qui a voté la jury de San Marino. 8 points vont à la Moldavie.
Moldova, 8 points.
10 points vont à la Russie.
10 points go to Russia.
Et 12 points, pour finir, vont à, un peu de suspense, à l'Albanie.
12 points go to Albania. Thank you, Miss Fabri.
Good evening, friends. Bonsoir, Maurice.
Bonsoir à tous, bonsoir Bakou et bienvenue à Paris. Ici, on a passé une super soirée, bravo et un grand merci pour ce show. Alors, on va commencer avec les 7 premiers points de la France. Et maintenant, les choses sérieuses avec le top 3 français. Pour commencer, nous avons donné 8 points à la Serbie.
Serbia, 8 points.
Nous avons donné 10 points à l'Estonie.
Estonia, 10 points.
Et pour les 12 derniers points, nous les avons donnés à la Suède.
Sweden, 12 points. Merci beaucoup, friends.
Good evening, United Kingdom. Good evening, Scott.
Hello, Baku. This is London calling, host city of the 2012 Olympics, and this is the first results of the UK vote. Eight points go to Spain.
L'Espagne, 8 points.
Our 10 points go to Ireland.
L'Irlande, 10 points.
And the UK awards its 12 points to Sweden.
La Suède, 12 points. Thank you, Scott.
İyi akşamlar Türkiye.
İyi akşamlar Azerbaycan. İyi akşamlar Eldar ve Leyla. Dost ülke, kardeş ülke Azerbaycan'a Türkiye'den kucak dolusu, yürek dolusu sevgiler gönderiyoruz. Kalplerimiz sizinle. The show was really fantastic, magnificent. Congratulations, we are proud of you. Here are the initial results of the Turkish votes. And we continue with the top 3, starting with former Yugoslav Republic of Macedonia, 8 points.
L'ancienne République Yougoslave de Macédoine, 8 points.
Bosnia-Herzegovina, 10 points.
La Bosnie-Herzégovine, 10 points.
And finally, our 12 points go to Azerbaijan.
L'Azerbaïdjan, 12 points. Teşekkürler Türkiye. Thank you, Turkey.
Hello, Greece. Kalispera.
Salam Baku, Exemin here. Athens calling. Kalispera Evropi. Thank you very much for the wonderful night. Everything was really fantastic. Here are the first points of the Greek vote. And let's continue with the main points. Greek top 3. 8 points go to Serbia.
La Serbie, 8 points.
10 points go to Albania.
L'Albanie, 10 points.
And finally, 12 points from Greece go to Cyprus. Congratulations, Cyprus.
Chypre, 12 points. Thank you, Greece.
Hello, Bosnia and Herzegovina.
Good evening, Baku. This is Sarajevo calling. Regards for everyone from Bosnia and Herzegovina. Thank you for wonderful show, wonderful ladies, wonderful guys, beautiful grandmothers. The only thing we missed tonight was grandfathers on the stage. These are our votes. Eight points goes to Sweden.
La Suède, 8 points.
10 points goes to Serbia.
La Serbie, 10 points.
And finally, 12 points goes to former Yugoslav Republic of Macedonia.
L'ancienne République yougoslave de Macédoine, 12 points. Thank you, Bosnia and Herzegovina.
Now we move on to Moldova. Hello, Olivia.
Good evening, Europe. Good evening, Baku. Chisinau calling. Congratulations for a great show. It was a truly oriental fairy tale. Now the points. For beginning, let's see the first 7 results of Moldova's vote. And now we move on to the top 3 of Moldova's vote. So,
Moldova.
Thank you.
And now we move on to Bulgaria. Good evening, Bulgaria.
Good evening, Baku. Good evening, Europe. Sophia calling. There's no need to ask you how are you. I can see that you are having great party time over there. Now let me escalate your spirit with the first results of the Bulgarian vote. Here you can see the first 7 points. And now we give our 8 points for Sweden.
La Suède, 8 points.
Our 10 points go to Azerbaijan.
L'Azerbaijan, 10 points.
And the full max 12 points go to, what do you think? I can hear you. They are for Serbia. Congratulations.
12 points. Thank you, Bulgaria.
Hello, Switzerland. Guten Abend, Sarah.
Salam Baku, hello Europe, this is Bern calling. We can't wait to hear who's gonna win tonight, so these are the first results of the Swiss vote. And we go on. Our 8 points go to Spain.
L'Espagne, 8 points.
Serbia, 10 points.
La Serbie, 10 points.
And last but not least, our full amount of points, ladies and gentlemen, go to Albania.
L'Albanie, 12 points. Thank you.
Good evening, Slovenia. Hello, Lorella.
Good evening, everybody. Slovenia calling. How are you guys doing? It's been a wonderful night and it's getting even better. Thank you so much for the beautiful show and of course good luck to all the musicians. And now let me give you the first results of the Slovenia vote. 8 points go to Russia.
La Russie, 8 points.
10 points go to Sweden.
La Suède, 10 points.
And, ladies and gentlemen, 12 points go to Serbia.
La Serbie, 12 points. Thank you.
Goodbye.
It's time to Cyprus. Kalispera, Lucas.
Καλησπέρα σας από τη Λευκοσία. Akşamınız Keyir Baku. Kibir'den salamlar. Hello Leila, hello Eldar. This is Nicosia calling, and here are the results of Cyprus's jury and televoting. These are the first 7 points from us tonight. 8 points from Cyprus go to Azerbaijan.
L'Azerbaïdjan, 8 points.
10 points from Cyprus go to Sweden.
La Suède, 10 points.
And finally, 12 points from Cyprus go to Greece.
La Grèce, 12 points. Thank you, Lucas. Thank you, Cyprus.
Croatia.
Dobra večer, Leila and Eldar. Good evening, Baku. Zagreb calling. So, here are the first results of the Croatian vote. And now, the highest points. 8 points go to former Yugoslav Republic of Macedonia.
L'ancienne République yougoslave de Macédoine, 8 points.
10 points go to Bosnia and Herzegovina.
La Bosnie-Herzégovine, 10 points.
And finally, 12 points go to Serbia.
La Serbie, 12 points.
Bye, thank you.
21 of 42 countries have awarded their points. That means half-time. So let's have a look at the countries that are still to come.
Nous avons reçu les résultats de la moitié des pays, mais rien n'est pas encore décidé.
Some countries still have the chance to win the title.
Good evening, Baku. Hello, Europe. Thank you for the wonderful show tonight. Here are the first results of Slovakian vote. And now, let's find out which 3 songs we like the most. 8 points go to Hungary.
La Hongrie, 8 points.
Our 10 points go to Estonia.
L'Estonie, 10 points.
And finally, 12 points go to Sweden.
La Suède, 12 points. Thank you, Slovakia.
And we move on to former Yugoslav Republic of Macedonia. Good evening.
Dobro večer. Pozdrav od Makedonija. Good evening, Baku. Good evening, Europe. Regards from Macedonia. Excellent organization tonight. Well done, guys. Okay, you finished your homework. Now let's see how we've done ours. Let's see the points. And now, 8 points from Macedonia go to Turkey.
La Turquie, 8 points.
10 points go to Serbia.
La Serbie, 10 points.
And finally, 12 points from Macedonia go to Albania.
L'Albanie, 12 points. Thank you, Macedonia.
Good evening, Netherlands. Hello, Vivienne.
Goedenavond. Goedenavond, Baku. Good evening, Europe. This is Hilversum. Thank you so much for the wonderful show and all the beautiful songs. We really enjoyed it. I'd now like to give you the results from the Netherlands. So let's have a look at the first points given. Then, our 8 points go to Turkey.
La Turquie, 8 points.
10 points go to Serbia.
La Serbie, 10 points.
And finally, our 12 points will go to Sweden.
La Suède, 12 points.
Congratulations, Sweden.
Good evening, Portugal.
Good evening, Baku. Good evening, Europe. Lisbon calling. Congratulations for the amazing show. And here are the first results of the Portuguese vote. And now we move on to the top 3. 8 points to Russia.
La Russie, 8 points.
10 points to Germany.
L'Allemagne, 10 points.
And 12 points go to Spain.
L'Espagne, 12 points. Thank you, Portugal.
Good evening, Iceland. Goda Kvelte Matthias.
Good evening, Baku. This is Reykjavik calling. Here you have the first 7 points of the Icelandic vote. And our 8 points, they go to Cyprus.
Chypre, 8 points.
10 points go to Kula, Estonia.
L'Estonie, 10 points.
And finally, our 12 points go to the beautiful Lorraine, Sweden.
La Suède,
12 points.
12 points. Thank you.
And now it's real time for Sweden. Good evening, Sweden.
Hello everyone, and good evening Europe. This is Stockholm calling. We're very excited. Thank you to Baku for an amazing show. These are the first results from the Swedish vote. Eight points go to Estonia.
L'Estonie, 8 points.
10 points go to Serbia.
La Serbie, 10 points.
And finally, drum roll, very exciting, 12 points go to the amazing Cyprus.
Chypre, 12 points. Thank you, Sweden.
Good evening, Norway. God kveld, Nadia.
God kveld. Good evening, Baku. This is Oslo calling. Here are the first results of the Norwegian vote. 8 points go to Russia.
La Russie, 8 points.
10 points go to Serbia.
La Serbie, 10 points.
And finally, 12 points go to Sweden.
La Suède, 12 points. Thank you so much.
Good evening, Lithuania. Hello, Ignas.
Good evening, this is Vilnius calling. Love is blind, we love you anyway. And here there are the first results of Lithuanian vote. Estonia, 8 points.
L'Estonie, 8 points.
Sweden, 10 points.
La Suède, 10 points.
Finally, Azerbaijan, 12 points.
L'Azerbaijan, 12 points. Thank you, Lithuania.
Good evening, Estonia. Hello, Getter.
Hello, Baku. Tallinn calling. Here are the first results of the Estonian vote. Eight points goes to Russia.
La Russie, 8 points.
10 points goes to Germany.
L'Allemagne, 10 points.
And 12 points goes to Sweden.
La Suède, 12 points. Thank you, Estonia.
Good evening, Denmark.
Hello, Europe, and good evening, Baku. This is Copenhagen calling. First, let me say that here in Denmark, we love that your beautiful co-host Nargis is almost Danish. So to her, we would like to say, tak for et fantastisk show. And here are the first 7 points of the Danish votes. And 8 points go to the lovely grandmothers of Russia.
La Russie, 8 points.
And 10 points to the handsome fellow from Germany.
L'Allemagne, 10 points.
And this is very exciting. Finally, the top 12 points go to our very nice neighbors in Sweden. Congratulations.
La Suède, 12 points. Thank you.
Good evening, Latvia, Lapaka Wolters.
Hello, Baku, and thank you, Nargis, Leila, and Eldar. The show was really great. And here are the first points of Latvian vote. And 8 points go to Estonia.
L'Estonie, 8 points.
10 points go to Buranovsky Babushki, Russia.
La Russie, 10 points.
And finally, our 12 points. Euphoria, Sweden.
La Suède, 12 points.
Buenas noches, España.
Buenas noches, Baku. Good evening, Europe. Kisses from Madrid. I hope everyone is having a good time watching this incredible show. We are really excited here in Spain. Congratulations. And here are the results of the Spanish vote. Eight points go to Russia.
La Russie, 8 points.
10 points go to Romania.
La Roumanie, 10 points.
And 12 points go to Sweden.
La
Good night
Suède,
and good
12
luck.
points. Thank you.
Good evening, Finland. Hiva ilta, Mr. Lordi.
Hell of an evening, Baku. Hello, Europe. You know damn well what country is this, right? And here they are, the first 7 points of the Finnish votes. And then we thought about giving 8 points to the cutest, prettiest, hottest babe in the competition. Actually, 6 of them. Russia.
La Russie, 8 points.
$10 points we are giving to our neighbors, the hottest, cutest, prettiest guy in the competition, Estonia.
L'Estonie, 10 points.
And finally, the 12 points from Finland are going to the hottest, prettiest, cutest babe in the competition, Sweden!
La Suède, 12 points. Now we move on to Georgia. Gamarjo Basakartvelo.
Gamarjava, good evening Baku, good evening Europe. Thank you for your amazing show, and I'm so happy to be with you again, Eurovision. And here are our first points from Georgia. Our 8 points go to Sweden.
La Suède, 8 points.
Our 10 points go to Azerbaijan.
L'Azerbaïdjan, 10 points.
And finally, our 12 points go to Lithuania.
La Lituanie, 12 points. Thank you so far.
And now we are in Italy. Hello!
Salam Azerbaijan. Good evening Europe. Ciao from Italy. We are very proud of being here tonight. I'm totally in love with the Eurovision Song Contest. And now I show you how Italy voted. $8 points go to Germany.
L'Allemagne, 8 points.
Our 10 points go to Party for Everybody from Russia.
La Russie, 10 points.
And we give our 12 points to Albania.
L'Albanie, 12 points. Thank you, Italy. Ciao, Italia.
Ciao, Baku.
The next country is Serbia. Dobra večer, Maja.
Dobro večer. Good evening, Baku. This is Belgrade calling. We are sending warm greetings to your beautiful city, and here are our results. Our 8 points go to Cyprus.
Chypre, 8 points.
10 points go to Sweden.
La Suède, 8 points.
And finally, our 12 points go to former Yugoslav Republic of Macedonia.
L'ancienne République yougoslave de Macédoine, 12 points.
Guten Abend, Deutschland. Hallo, Anke.
Hello, Baku. Hello. Hello, Leila, El, and Nagis. Thank you for your sweet performance. This is Hamburg calling. Hello. Viele Grüße an die deutschen Helfer und Helferinnen. Ihr habt einen tollen Job gemacht. Tonight, nobody could vote for their own country, but it is good to be able to vote, and it is good to have a choice. Good luck on your journey, Azerbaijan. Europe is watching you. And here's the first part of our results of the German vote. Here we go. And now, the top three for Germany. 8 points for Turkey.
La Turquie, 8 points.
10 points for Serbia.
La Serbie, 10 points.
And 12 points for Sweden.
La Suède, 12 points. Thank you, Germany.
The next country is Russia. Здравствуйте, Оксана.
Добрый вечер, Baku. Добрый вечер, Leila, Negar. Good evening to everybody. Thank you for the fabulous show tonight. And now, let me announce the results of the Russian vote. So, 8 points go to Ukraine.
L'Ukraine, 8 points.
10 points go to Azerbaijan.
L'Azerbaïdjan, 10 points.
And finally, 12 points Russia gave to Sweden.
La Suède, 12 points. Thank you, Russia.
Good evening, Hungary. Hello, Eva.
Hello, Baku. Good evening, Europe. Thank you for this magical evening. We really enjoyed the show. Now you can see on the screen the first results of the Hungarian vote. And then let's see what we can do if we follow the sounds of our heart. Hungary gave 8 points to Albania.
L'Albanie, 8 points.
Ten points go to Germany.
L'Allemagne, 10 points.
And I'm not sure if she needs it or not, but we gave 12 points to Sweden.
La Suède, 12 points. Thank you, Hungary.
Good evening, Israel. Erev Tov Ofer.
Erev Tov, Shalom, good evening Europe, this is Jerusalem calling. Salam Aziz ve sevimli Baki, sizleri İsrail devletinden salamla İran. Yürekten sevinirem ki bu yıl Eurovision'u mehz güzel ve gönahperver Azerbaycan kabul ediyor. Yahudi halkı adından Aziz Azerbaycan'a uğurlar dilerim. And now it's time indeed for the first results of the Israeli vote. And we continue with the top three. 8 points for you, Azerbaijan.
L'Azerbaïdjan, 8 points.
10 points to Spain.
L'Espagne, 10 points.
And finally, another 12 points for the smashing victory of this evening, Sweden. Thank you and good night.
La Suède, 12 points. Thank you, Israel.
Good evening, Ireland.
Gamani Jiri Baku, hello there, this is Dublin calling last but not least. Well done on a very entertaining show tonight. Here are the first results of the Irish vote. And here are our top three results. Estonia, 8 points.
L'Estonie, 8 points.
Germany, 10 points.
L'Allemagne, 10 points.
And very finally, 12 points go to Sweden.
La Suède, 12 points. Thank you, Ireland. The winner of the Eurovision Song Contest 2012 is Sweden!
With Lauren, Euphoria! Congratulations!
Big congratulations! Please come to the stage with me. Congratulations!